all you night readers. It is good to have everyone here. Welcome to Tarot Nights, Kipper edition, right? Tonight is Kipper Sunday. And, well, I hope you are all doing well. I am doing well. And it's good to have all of you here. So let's see what we got. Let's see what's going on. So hello, my dear friends, Yvonne and Lisa and Heavenly Moonlight. Hey, Selena, Chanel. Welcome back, Brianna. Beautiful Aries Vintage Nawal. Maya. Barb. Hey, Barb. Pretty Yalda. It is good to have you all here. It is very nice to see everyone. Good to see you all. Don't forget, tonight is Kipper night. Yes, Kipper night. So that'll be fun, right? We will have some fun with that. Don't forget, folks, Kipper readings do take longer, right? Kipper readings take longer than normal, so keep that in mind. I will try to do as many as I can during the free portion of the show, but if you want to guarantee a reading, then donations are the way to go, right? So it is Kipper night. Hello, Anya. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope your family are all doing well. So yeah, Anya, you have not had a Kipper reading before. That's good. Welcome. I am doing all right. I'm doing okay. So oh, Barb, I had to just throw that out there, right? Okay, not at a doctor's office. I had one in mind. I actually went along with the card I just flipped out, right? There it was. Hey, Blue Nile, welcome. Blue Nile, I love your question. You wonder where Yvonne is. Yvonne is here. She's at the top of the list. Right there. There she is. So, and Chanel's here. Yep, she's here. Right there. Everybody's here. Blue Nile, what was going through S's head today when he saw you? Probably the baseball bat you were carrying. Oh, I just couldn't resist. I'm sorry. It's just a very bad, poor and thoughtless joke, but it was a joke nonetheless. So, all right. So for all of you who don't know anything about Kipper is another small deck like Lenormand, right? Lenormand, I always tell you, it only has 36 cards. This one has 39 cards, but it's still not a lot. So you will see a lot of the same cards, especially since we do an 8-card spread with these. I do an 8-card spread with Kipper, and well, we'll see how it goes, right? We see how it goes every week, and I don't know, sometimes these readings are extremely accurate. And we will go from there. All right, so Yvonne, can you have a reading for the coming week as the family situation is getting worse? You all need a little guidance. Will things change will things change? Sorry. Or can you see anything positive, please? Something nice and positive, right? Or will things change? That wouldn't be so bad now, would it? That would be a good thing. All right, so I cannot leave your questions up there while I do the readings, because as you can see, you can't see the bottom row of cards. Because again, it's 8 cards in a reading, and I would have to hold the camera like way, way high for you to get all those cards in. So I do take the questions away during these readings. But then you get to see all the cards, and that's the cool part, because the cards are awesome and colorful and beautiful. So, all right, Yvonne. Little guidance. The family's looking for guidance. Things are getting worse. Are things going to get better, or at least something positive, right? Something positive. So I think this whole issue with the family has to do with somebody who feels like they are... I shouldn't say that. Okay, let me start over. I think it's all about the family feeling like they are really working hard on someone who is with the wrong person. That's what I would say, right? Because that's what this is all about here. The first 2 cards are, the first one is what's our situation now, and what are the facts of that situation? And so they kind of go together, right? It's like a little bit of the story all together. And that's where we are. So I think, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking this story that we make from this is all about the family working very hard because of a very bad relationship going on. Now, money coming in right now is not really going to happen, although some people in the family may think it's going to happen, right? They think they're going to make extra money or get extra money or have something come in to them that's extra, and that's just an illusion. It's just not true. It's not there. And well, that's the illusion part of it. I think you have the opportunity of things still not going extremely well, right? Things not really going well. They haven't been going well, and I don't think that they're going to... I don't see where they're letting up either. Just like you said in your question, right? Things seem to be getting worse. Yeah, well, poverty is definitely worse, and that's something that could be happening, right? So I think there is this woman in your life. I think there's this woman that's in the family who is not really going to be helpful. But I do think that, there is someone who is older than you, an older, wiser man, who is definitely going to be able to help in this situation, right? Whether it's just with some positivity, trying to make things better, anything like that. I think this person, again, somebody older in the family, is going to make things a little bit better, or try to make things better to the best of their ability. I just think that the person in the family that's causing all the trouble is, you really get the feeling that they are abandoning the family, and that is not helping anybody. That's just making things bad for everyone. But overall, overall, you wanted something positive, right? There will be a time. I can't say exactly when, but there will be a time when you will see the dream that you have for this person actually come true. So if that's the positive light, right? If that's the light at the end of the tunnel, or the silver lining, if you will, then that's what it is right there. All right. That's what I get for you, Yvonne. That is what I got for you. Barb, you're not supposed to call me out when I yawn. I think your dad is the older, wiser man too, but I did not want to say that because I thought maybe, I don't know your partner, if he is older than you by a little bit maybe, and maybe he could be the one. I wish you would cop on too. I'm learning all of the Irish slang I can. Hi. All right. So, at least you'd like to have a future family read. Let's see. That's where we are. It's tough because I'm putting down cards and I got to watch the camera at the same time and figure out if I'm in the right spot or close to the right spot. All right. So, future family read. Future family read. All right. Put those right there. Put these right below. All right, so you got a little bit, you've got a lot of the same cards, but a little bit of a different look to the reading, of course, right? Because you have the whole idea of something coming to you. This your reading is all about something coming to you in a message of some sort, right? Maybe in a letter, some kind of communication. And that's what you're looking at. I think, now again, I think someone who is older than you are is that you feel is going to be a help to you is really not going to be a help to you. And I don't think this is your father again. I really don't. But I think there's other people that are within your family situation. And one of them is an older man who thinks he's calling the shots, right? He thinks he is the one in charge. And I don't think that's true. I really don't see that as being the truth. I think you have the ability to, really hold the family together, right? You are the roots that hold the family together. And that's, of course, the family's all in the house, right? It's a big house. And that's what house is all about, is roots. And, what else? Family and home, right? And I think that's what everybody wants. I think you're working too hard on trying to make things better because it's not working. It's not helping. It's only going to make things worse. So, what's going to be helpful now, of course, is something, some kind of attention that you get from the person who is causing the problems in the family. You you would do well to get attention from them or get their attention, right? No matter what it takes, maybe a visit, but some way to help them. That would be a huge help. Having a child right now would not be a big help. That would be a huge hindrance at this point. That would definitely be a hindrance. I know you and Yvonne both got the Empress last night, and well, having a child right now would be a bad thing, because that is not going to help anything. That's only going to make things worse. But I got to tell you, in the end, right? The last card's always like the final result, right? It's the big finale. And I think there is, again, an older woman in your life, someone that you know, someone older than you, someone who is very maternal. I know, if I don't come right out and say your mother, I could say maternal, right? Who is absolutely going to help this situation along. So, you put your reading together with Yvonne's, and, I told her that I think it's your dad that's going to be helpful, and I've got your mom being helpful to you. So I really think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to be your parents that end up being the help with the family right now, because that's really what they're going to need. I think you guys need all the help that you can get from your parents, and you're doing the best. They're going to do the very, very best that they can. All right. You are the fabulous Farrell family, Yvonne. You are absolutely right. My dear friends, the fabulous Farrell family. All right, Heavenly Moonlight, it is really nice to have you here. What does your friend need in order to leave her jerk boyfriend for good? Well, I give you an A+ for honesty. That I do. So let's see what we get. What does your friend need in order to get rid of her jerk boyfriend for good? All right, so interesting. All right, take away the question. How does your friend get out of this bad situation? That's another way of putting it, right? That's just another way of putting it. I think this reading is really about just what you see here. It is all about two people who have a very long way to go to reach a good maturity level, right? It's a long and winding pathway for these two people who think they are in love to reach what really is the ultimate goal. I think playing house is just that. I think it's just playing. I don't think it's, I just don't see where it's real, right? Because the third card is all about an illusion. This is something that's an illusion in life right now with this in regards to this reading. And, That's just what it's all about, right? Again, a family. I think having a family is an illusion right now. I think your friend should have the expectations that they should be able to do things that they need to do. They should be able to um, have their own hopes, have their own um, ideas, have things that they actually want and can come true, right? I think they need to forget what they're thinking right now. They need to forget it. Absolutely forget that. Now, somebody who is a friend to this person, maybe a little bit older, this is not mature woman, the mature woman, because that would be a much, probably quite a bit older then. But this is someone who is just a little bit older than your friend, needs to be helpful. They're the ones who are going to be helpful right now. So a woman who is a little bit older than your friend, and they're the ones who are going to be helpful. What's not going to be helpful is probably somebody like this coming along, right? Somebody who is a younger man who feels like they have so much that they're offering so much that no one can turn them down. And I think that is something that is definitely not helpful right now. But what does it come down to? Well, it all comes down to the main female, and the main female is the person you're talking about in this question. Your friend, and your friend is the only one who's going to be able to make the final decision on this whole thing. But there's a lot of information out here. So take that into account. It is going to come down, though, to your friend making a good decision. All right. So just take a look, see if we have the donations. All right. So thank you for your question. Selena, what's going on? Your boyfriend and you. Oh, good. A boyfriend and you question, Selena. Your boyfriend and you were talking, and you think you might be pregnant? Oh, well, I guess he did find you attractive, huh? See? I guess he did. You think you might be pregnant, so now you'd like to know, will I get a positive response test at the end of the month? Oh, my Selena. Boy, how the times have changed in a quick second, didn't they? How things have changed in a quick second. Didn't take long, did it? So, yeah. All right. Let us see what we get. Let me see what our comments are here. Yes, he did. There you go. Oh, Selena. I haven't Lonely Moonlight. Yes, it's all up to her, but you just want her to be safe. You're very welcome. You're welcome for the update. Barbie, haven't heard that in years, huh? Oh, you know. Hey, CM. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Mom and Dad are always supportive to you guys. Yvonne, I know. I know that. I definitely know that. All right. So, Selena, will you find out you're pregnant by the end of the month? By the end of the year, right? Because that's the end of this month. It's the end of the year. Happy New Year, right? Yahoo. Well, now I know what happened after the discussion. Oh, Selena. See, I told you he couldn't be that foolish. Your dad always said it. Oh, gosh. All right. So, will you find out you're pregnant by the end of the year? Oh, let's see. I got to get rid of that glare somehow, huh? It's not going to help. Maybe. Nope, nothing except my hand. I can put my hand there. It's a glare from the ceiling light. Oh, well. Sorry. Those bottom cards get a little glare to them. But anyhow, so I think this story is going to really be all about just what it says there, a great fortune, right? Happiness, you being able to fulfill your dreams of having a younger person around, right? You're afraid you're not ready for this. You're afraid you're not financially set for this. But that's not true. That's the illusion of it all. And, well, that's okay. The illusion of poverty is good to be just an illusion. The opportunity you have now is just what it shows you there. I don't have to, there's no explanation necessary. There's no other, explanation of the card. The opportunity you have right now is to have a child, right? It's very clear. So forget being sad. Forget all the sadness that you had thought about. Forget all about the crazy ideas that he doesn't like you and he doesn't feel attracted to you and all these things anymore. Because, well, obviously that is not true. That is definitely not true. It will help you if the two of you can find some place to live together. I know you are doing a long distance, or it may not be a long distance, but I know you're doing a distance type thing where you don't see each other all the time, but I think you're going to need to. I really think you're going to need to. Right? Believe it or not, in the spot number 7, right? The 7th card in this reading is all about something that is not very helpful right now. And there is the main male, which would be your boyfriend, because he's the main male in this reading, right? And so, I don't want to say he's not going to be helpful to you. I just think right now he just doesn't know what to do, right? Maybe he's at a point where he's not exactly sure, okay, what do we do? What's the next step, right? What's the next step? I'm not saying he's not excited. I'm not saying that he's not all for it, but I'm saying he just doesn't know what comes next, right? You guys are young. You're young. You're working on getting a house. Exactly. That's what's going to be. And again, the sixth card here is what is helpful right now? Well, getting a house is going to be helpful right now. And that's exactly what you're doing. So there you go. So now you know the reading is really kind of true. So what's the overall outcome? Gift, right? A gift? Well, what could be a better gift ever in the world than a child? To hold and to hug and to love and to be wonderful, no matter what. So that's what I got for you. That's what I get for you, Selena. It's looking like it is so. Yeah, I mean, okay, so he's scrambling a bit, you're saying. And when I say, okay, what's not really helpful right now, I don't mean that he's not being helpful to you at all. That's not what I mean. I just, like I said, I think there's no instruction manual. There is no playbook on exactly what to do and when to do it and how to do it. And I think he's trying to figure it out. And while he's trying to figure it all out, you are doing something a little different, you're both trying to figure things out in different ways. And what he's doing is not really helping you right at this point. That's what I'm talking about. But it's not a big deal. I'm not saying that he's not going to ever be helpful or anything like that. This is not a long-term thing. This is just right this very minute. He is probably not being the most helpful with the things you're trying to do. But the greatest gift of all, right? The great gift of a child. That's the outcome. That's the big outcome. You are very welcome. I don't want to be saying something bad about him because that's not true. That's not the case. It's definitely not the case. It's just a matter of, it's difficult, right? It's tough. You don't know what to do. You do not know what to do. So, Vintage, you donated. Thank you so much for donating. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your generosity. So that moves you to the top of the list, my friend. When will you manifest your desires? I'm afraid to ask. So I guess I won't. All right. When will you manifest your desires? Well, so what's this reading all about? It's about an older woman helping you find a person that you are going to be in love with. Maybe that's what your desire is, to find someone or to find a partner, right? That might be your desire. I don't know exactly what your desire is, but that's, from the cards, that's what I'm kind of getting. All right, let me get rid of that. So I think, you are afraid that this is going to be just too much work. It's going to be too hard to do. It's going to be way too hard to do this. And it's not. It's really not going to be like that. I think you're I think you have the opportunity to, try to save some money, try to find some money to do this. And that might be a little difficult, but I do believe that, you're going to have to, for a little while, you're going to have to kind of forget about feeling comfortable, right? Feeling comfortable money-wise. I think, staying on the path is going to be your road to good things. And I think anything that has to do with any type of a legal issue, anything that has to do that may have had to do with anything legal in the past is going to be something to stay away from. I'm not positive that that's actually happening or there was something that happened, but I'm saying if it did, that is definitely something to stay away from. I think overall, you are most likely not going to have this happen real quick. I don't think this is going to happen very quickly because I think that this older woman that's trying to help you, I think the two of you are not going to agree on everything. And I don't think you're going to agree on things that are important. And that is going to be a bit of an issue. And that's what's going to take extra time. All right. So that's what I get for you, Vintage. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Hope you guys are enjoying Kipper night. I do. Now, that card usually means a disagreement, CM. That card at the end, the courthouse card, now that one could be a divorce, right? But adjudication usually means some kind of a disagreement between people. More of a disagreement than a divorce. I would go with the other. I would definitely go with courthouse if you were looking for, if you're trying to find out about divorce. Yeah, Yvonne, Kipper's your favorite. I know. It's amazing how I get one deck of cards and all of a sudden it's like, boom, those are the best cards ever. I saw them. Somebody was using them on Facebook. A friend of mine that I saw on Facebook started using them. And I was like, where did you get them? What are they? Tell me about them. And he did. And sure enough, I was very happy that he did. Because I ordered them the next day. And sure enough, there they are, right? Kipper. I don't know. Chiro Marchetti makes them. Who makes beautiful cards. This is the... Yeah, that. Whatever that says in French, I don't know. I took French, but I don't have a clue what that says. But yes, it's the Kipper Fortune Telling Deck by Chiro Marchetti. Absolutely a beautiful deck. Very, very beautiful. Like I said, the cards are pretty. Look at, they got shiny edges to them. It's a cross between Tarot, Lenormand, a little bit of everything. All right, where are we? Chanel, how are you? Hello. Welcome back. We were sorry we didn't see you yesterday. You just wanted to stop by and say thank you for all of your love and support. You promise you'll be back when you can. Just please keep me and the baby in prayer. So you don't have a question. You just want us to keep you in mind and keep supporting you. All right. Well, you got it. Everybody here is a very supportive group. We are, right? Always very supportive. So We will keep you in our prayers. We'll keep you in our thoughts. And when you can give us updates, please do. Yes, Blue Nile looks like the edge of an expensive Bible, right? Like a big family Bible. They really are that shiny, though. That is really exactly what they look like, right? You can't see it from here, but when you turn them sideways, yep, they are a shiny bunch. It is a silverish color, but when it shines in the light, it kind of changes. Sometimes it looks purple. Sometimes it looks, reddish. It's all according to how the light hits it. So, Brianna, what do you need to know about the relationship you're in now? Is this a new relationship? I do not remember you being in a relationship like yesterday. I don't remember. But I could just be forgetful, I try to remember everything I can about everybody and everything that we do here, but it's not always easy. That is not always easy. All right, so let's get rid of that. Okay, what do you need to know about the relationship you're in right now? You need to know that another woman younger than you, another woman who's younger than you, is making you feel like you are stuck in a situation that you don't really want to be in. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but you have this sad, emotional, disappointing feeling, and that's not really true. I think you're going to get some kind of a message, right? You have the opportunity to get a message to someone, and it's going to be good. I think you need to forget about the thoughts that you think that this person has for someone in their past, because that's not, that's just something you need to forget. I think what's going to be helpful right now, again, is some type of a large institution helping you. Some type of a large institution helping. Right? I don't know that you are actually helping yourself, though, because you're the main female, of course, and that's the card that tells me what's not helpful right now. And sure enough, it's you. And I don't know, maybe you're not helping yourself in this relationship. Maybe there is something that you need to do a little differently to make things work in this relationship, right? Because overall, what do you want, right? You want to be recognized as the girlfriend. You want to be recognized as the one who is there, the one who's going to be there, and the one who is in the relationship. You don't want someone else being thought of as, maybe an ex, maybe the ex, people thinking, oh, they're still together. He's thinking of her. They're still together. This isn't true, though. And you don't want that, because that's just going to it's going to bind you up, right? It's going to make you feel like you are bound to something that you don't want to be. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. That is what I'm getting for you, Brianna. Okay. Oh, you know what? I never put the music on tonight. I never put music on. I meant to, and I didn't. There it is. At least for the last 20 minutes, you get some music. All right, let's see. Beautiful Aries, will your boyfriend put more effort into your Christmas gift? You're welcome, Brianna. Will your boyfriend put more effort into your Christmas gift? See, there you go, Brianna. It's complicated, and that's kind of what I was saying. I'm not sure. There's some things there, right, that were a little bit seeming to be complicated. A younger woman in the beginning, you being part of something that needs to work on. There's a lot of strange things there. Good night, Yvonne. Good night. All right, so will your boyfriend put more effort into your Christmas gift? All right, let's see what we get for you. So, I think your boyfriend is having other people help him figure out what's going to be best for you for Christmas, right? Because it's all about the community working together for you, the main female, that's you, right? He wants it to be something that you are going to be recognized for, something that people are going to see, and something that's going to make you feel really good. I really think that there is someone again, I think someone younger than you, someone younger in your life is going to be a part of this, and I think they're going to help. Maybe he has a younger sister or something like that is going to be able to help. I think any expectations you have, you need to kind of let them go and see, and just let's see what happens and move forward from there. I think I think messages from him or messages to him are going to really help. I really think that messages, I think if you leave messages for him, it's going to help him a real lot. Guys need us sometimes. We're not exactly sure. But I have to say, somebody telling you, if somebody's telling you something about this Christmas gift or about them, they're not lying to you. They are just trying to avoid you from finding out about it. So don't question people about your Christmas gifts. That's the moral of that part, right? False person, it's not someone really lying to you. It's somebody who just wants you to know or not know what the gift is, right? Because it's supposed to be a surprise. It's Christmas. But there's always a but. Here it is. The final result of this is all about the relationship, right? It's all about the relationship and having that good, positive outcome with love involved. So that's what I got for you. That's what I get. I hope that goes along with your story, beautiful Aries. So So from one beautiful Aries to another, that's my reading. It's not about the price of the gift, it's the thought and effort. You're upset at how it was presented. Oh, he's already given this to you? He's already given this a gift to you? Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh. Yeah, we're not getting very far down the line here tonight. And like I said, these readings do take a little bit longer. We've only got about 15 minutes left. So if you want to guarantee a reading, don't forget, the only way to guarantee is to donate. The information scrolls across the bottom. It's also in the show description. So do the best that I can here to get people in. Talisa, how are you? Hey, Talisa. It's nice to see you. Good to have you here. Do you have any blockages? Oh, Anya, I'm sorry. Kipper cards are better for more specific questions, kind of like Lenormand are. As you can tell, I think, from listening so far. But always, I mean, all card readings, even tarot readings, the more specific you are, the better reading I think you're going to get. That's the way I always feel. All right, Talisa, I'm going to tell you right up front, I am not a doctor. I don't know anything about medicine or any of that kind of stuff. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. So do not take anything that I say here as being absolutely 100% the positive truth. If you have questions like that, then you definitely want to see a doctor about it. If you have seen a doctor and you're just looking for me to maybe try to give you some kind of confirmation ahead of time, well, I'll try that. But again, my readings are not for you to take and say, hey, that's... Okay, I got your beautiful Aries. Very interesting. Yeah, well, instead of you picking it out now, I think he's going to have his sister pick it out, his little sister. But he'll probably get something good. All right, so I truly think when you're talking about blockages and stuff, I think you are, I think this all starts off with somebody who is older, wiser, smarter, right? Maybe a doctor. This could be a doctor, absolutely, the mature man. And he works, the hospital and stuff that he works at. Things are around you. They're near you. You know him. You've been to him before. I think you have expectations that might not be the best. And, that's not exactly true. You don't have bad expectations. Just see what happens, right? You have the opportunity to end this issue, to end the problem and end the blockages. And I think you have to forget about what other people and what someone else who is close to you is saying about this, right? Because if somebody's trying to give you the idea of, oh yeah, this isn't going to be good. I think it's going to help you to really feel comfortable. I think it's going to make you feel, I think you're going to feel good if you are, if you have some private time, some private space. That's what's really going to help you right now. Not concerning yourself over it, and not going crazy and letting it occupy your mind all the time. That is not going to help at all. So yeah, is there going to be some kind of a disagreement? Yes, absolutely, between you and this person here. But I definitely think that, the doctor is definitely working to take care of this, and I think that things are going to be okay. I do think they'll be all right. But again, I am not a doctor, and I am not educated in doctoring. So readings are for entertainment purposes only. Always. I am just a guy on the internet who reads cards. I share my opinions about what I think the cards mean. I put cards out on the table like you see, and I make a story out of them. Right? And if that story is accurate, well then, good for me. Way to go. And if it's not accurate, well then, maybe somebody else did the reading. Maybe someone else did that reading. All right. Oh. So, Blue Nile, what was going through S's head today when he saw you? Oh, I hope you heard my bad joke earlier. So, basically, what was S thinking when he saw you today? What did S think when he saw you today? Well, let us see. S thinks that you are a very lovely young woman who they would like to get to know more about. But I think they're afraid to talk to you. I think S is afraid to talk to you, or maybe thinks that they're just not in your class, not in your league right now. But I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think that, I think going somewhere, maybe like a school or something like that with this person is probably something that is helpful for you. You should forget about, don't think about long-term anything. There's nothing, you don't go long-term thoughts or anything at this point, because that's definitely not the way to go. It's not going to help you any. What is going to help you again is the idea of putting down some roots, right? Feeling comfortable around the places that you are, around your home. Don't worry about all your dreams coming true, because that's probably not the case right now. It's just not the case right now, Blue Nile, right? It's just, you're young. It's not going to be all your dreams come true forever at this point. It may be in the future, but not now. But it's not something to worry about right now. What you need to worry about is, again, comfort, right? Feeling comfortable, feeling close to someone, and that's what you want. You want to feel close to somebody, and that is exactly what the family room is all about, right? It's not the house. The house is the big part, right? But the family room is a small, intimate section where it's just for a spot for two, right? Tea for two is there, and sure enough, this is a room for just like two people. The house is for everybody, but the family room is only for, two people. So that's what I think S is feeling towards or what S was thinking when you saw them today. That's what was going through their head, right? All right. This is probably going to be my final free reading. This will probably be my final freebie because it's 5 minutes to 7. And like I said, readings take a little longer in Kipper. It takes me longer to get the cards out too, right? We're using more cards, and the Kipper night is fun. We have a good time. All right, so CM, you would like a general reading. So let's see if any of this has anything to do with anything. I think your general reading is all about getting a message, right? Getting a message, because that's what it is. It's a message. Getting some kind of notification or something from someone who is someone in charge, right? Someone who has some kind of importance to you. Someone who is of importance to you, or importance in your life, or importance, to your job, something to that effect. I think you're going to get a message from that kind of person. I think you're afraid that you are going to lose something, or someone's going to take something away from you. And again, maybe your job, but that's not true. It's definitely not true. As a matter of fact, you have the opportunity to actually make some money, which is going to be good, right? You have that opportunity to make money, and I think once you do, I think you will also be willing to be generous with that to a degree, because you know that that's the best thing, right? If you get something, then you share something. Don't think about the long path that is taken to get to where you are, because that's not going to help any. What's going to help is your long-term goals, the things that you have in the long run, all set up and try to figure out, right, what your long-term goals are. I think those things are going to be important to you. Right now, I don't think the actual job itself is going to be that important, because any job is going to help you at this point. It's not just going to be the job you have. It may be another job that you get, or another opportunity you get for work. And I think that's going to be pretty good. I think you'll be happy with that. And I think it's going to come down to, again, some type of a large institution, some type of, something like that that's good, that you're going to work for or work at, maybe a large corporation, something like that you're going to end up working for. And again, it's going to help you make some money, especially now when you probably need it the most. All right, CM. So that's what I'm getting for you. Yeah. That's what I'm getting for you. Yeah, a new job. That's kind of where I was heading with it. Yeah. That's what it sounded like, didn't it? All right. So that was the last free reading. Anya sent a donation, so thank you, Anya. I do appreciate that. So, all right, let's see. Hey, Anya, so I think I'm just waiting for your question, right? I'm just waiting for your question. I don't know if you did post it before or not. I didn't see it. Oh, yeah, I got it. Never mind. All right, so Anya, thank you so much for donating. I do appreciate it. And I do always appreciate your generosity. Thank you for that. So, can you get a reading about work for the week ahead? Okay, let's see what we get for you. All right, so a reading for the week ahead, Anya. At work, a work reading for the week ahead. Gotta get that part in there, right? That's the important part. A reading for work a week ahead. All right. So, I think your week ahead at work is going to, I think it's going to feel like you're stuck at work all week long, right? And that's going to be concerning to you. That's going to give you, it's going to kind of make you sad that you're going to have to be there so much and for such a long, long time, right? You don't have to worry about children. That's a good thing, right? Or not right now. You don't have to worry about kids and stuff, but child also means other things. It may mean that something is going on at work where you are going to start something new, but it can also mean that you are going to be doing something that you may not be ready for or may not be experienced enough to do. But you do have the opportunity to make long-term plans with your job, and that'll be good. So forget about the sad stuff. Forget about things that are not happy or making you feel down. Don't worry about the stress, right? Raise up your expectations. You're going to have there should be some good expectations for the week ahead. Don't worry about things going on at home. You're going to really need to focus on your job. And overall though, I just don't think, I personally feel like, and again, this is just my feeling, I feel like you don't get paid enough to do the job that you're doing. And I think that's how you feel as well. That's how I feel. All right, Anya? Yeah, imprisonment, I know. That's kind of like work, isn't it? But that's what I get for you. That's what I'm getting. So, welcome to your first Kipper reading. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, thank you very much for donating. I do appreciate that. Kipper. Yeah, they are a very cool, different type of cartomancy. And I enjoy it. I definitely have enjoyed doing it for the weeks that we've been doing it so far, since I got them, and since we decided that Sundays were going to be Kipper night. Sundays are Kipper, Wednesdays are Lenormand, the rest of the week is Tarot. So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the show. And I hope to see you guys back tomorrow night for another episode of Tarot Nights at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right. So everyone, have a good evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.